Here we are moving towards our second revision video. Here in this video we will learn about the tools in Photoshop. Okay. Here we will discuss about the tools and their work. So for further detail of that tools we will move to our presentation screen. Okay. Here we will discuss about the presentation of Adobe Photoshop tools. Okay, here we will discuss about the tools of Adobe Photoshop. The first tool is selection tool. We know that selection tool is used to select the things or select the elements. Okay, we have three selection tools. Number one, the marquee tool. Number second, the lasso tool, and number three, the magic wand tool. So marquee tools. Number one, the rectangular marquee tool. Here you have seen the symbol of that marquee tool. This marquee tool is used to select the square or rectangular area of a picture. Means if we want to represent or if we want to select any image in a rectangular way, then we will use the rectangular marquee tool. The next is elliptical marquee tool. Elliptical marquee tool is used to select the circular or the over selection. Okay. The single row is used to select a single row of pixel, whereas in the column marquee tool, it is used to select a single column of pixels. Okay. Now, the next is lasso tool. The lasso tool is used to create irregularly shaped selection. Means if we select any shape in an irregular manner, then we will use the lasso tool. It includes the lasso for freehand selection. Means it is a freehand selection tool. The next is polygon lasso tool. The polygon lasso tool is used to make the selection by drawing a series of straight lines to make a polygonal shape. Okay. The next is magnetic lasso tool. In this tool, you can click within the image to start or begin creating your selection and drag the mouse. Okay. Having released the button, we have to release the button while doing the selection of that. Okay. To create the selection path. The next is magic wand tool. The magic wand tool lets you to select consistently colored area. Means if you want to consistently select the colored area, then you will use the magic wand tool without having a trace to without having to trace its outline. Okay. You specify the color range or the tolerance of that image for the magic wand tool selection. Okay. Here you have seen the example. Okay. The next is image editing tools. Some of the widely used Photoshop image editing tools are that we can use mostly. Okay, number one, the clamp tool, clone stamp. Okay, blur tool, sharpen tool, smudge tool, DOS tool, burn tool, and spurs tool. Okay. Now, the first tool is clone stamp tool. The clone stamp tool operates like a brush. Okay, it accept the rather than the selecting a color to a paint with your select an area of that image to duplicate or clone by alt plus click. The area you wish to duplicate means it is used to create the duplicate area. Okay, you just have to press the alt plus click to the particular area which you want to select. Okay, or which you want to create the duplicate. Okay. Now the next tool is blur tool. The blur tool is used to blur areas, okay, of the image by painting over them. Means if we want to create the blur area, then we will use the painting blur tool. Okay, blur tool has various types of the brush. Being used, the different shapes modes are normal, lighten, darken, hue, saturation, colored, luminously. Okay, the blur tool is normally used to create the mirror image. When we want to create the duplicate image, just like the mirror image, then we will use the blur tool. Okay, the next is sharpen tool. Here you have seen the example of the sharpen tool. This area look the sharpen. The sharpen tool is used to sharpen the areas and edges of the image by painting over them. Okay, the sharpen tool is useful primarily for popping out the highlight or the shiny objects. Okay, or maybe to give an important objects to a little extra pop after you have and always create a snapshot first because it is so easy to redo it. Okay. The next is the smudge tool. The smudge tool is grouped with the retouching tool. Means if we want to give some retouch to our image, then we will use the image tool. But it's actually used more often in painting. For retouching purpose, it can be used to quickly rub out the minor blemishes, touch up and shine on someone. Okay, and so on. It can also be useful for blending out the jaggeds that can sometimes occur while sizing up an image. This is another tool you want to be careful not to be overdo and be sure to keeping the pressure setting low. Okay. The next is burn tool. The burn tool also works best on the grayscale images. Okay, when we have an image that has no color, that is the grayscale black and white images, then burn tool is useful. Okay, it just turn the area black or sunburned looking. In a grayscale image, these tools are used to lighten the shadow. Okay. So students, all about today's presentation. If you have any doubt related to the video or any query in that, so you can call me, WhatsApp me or drop a message in the drop box. Okay. So thank you. Have a nice day.